Hello, my name is Blazenzetti, and tonight we're going to do a run of Shadow the Hedgehog Only Dark Missions, 2023 edition. So, handful of changes compared to my videos from last year, and it's pretty awesome, because Shadow is awesome, and we're going to begin this run in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so like with any other Shadow the Hedgehog story run, we're going to start off in this stage here, which is Wasopolis. And as we complete the missions in each of these stages, we'll start going from left to right. And depending on if we do a dark mission, a normal mission, or a hero mission, we'll be going up, across, or down on the level map in that same order. So, as this category is named, we will only be doing dark missions. So, we'll be seeing ourselves on the top sections of the level map the entire way down. So, to accomplish that in this mission here, we will be doing, here, stumbled on the checkpoint because that has collision, but we are going to be doing, killing all the gun soldiers. But another twist this time around is that we're actually getting chaos control. Dream Syntax, one of our runners, has recently routed this in, and it's awesome, because it subverts like what you would expect. Like normally, like, oh, we get so much dark power that we never have time to get hero power, but it's actually the opposite. If we take a little bit of time to get a couple of these alien kills, which fills up my balloon meter. Okay, looking good. I'm gonna grab this guy, and we're gonna looking great. I'm gonna fill up my hero meter here. And when I do that, that gets me the power of chaos control. And with chaos control, as I'm zipping by all these enemies here, I'm dealing damage to them. That's just a nice quick way of getting in kills. These guys are looking really nice and fast, which is awesome. That's not usually something that can happen when on console. So I lucked out there. So we went from one shadow color to another shadow color. I'm going to try to explain because so much stuff happens so fast. So when I have a full meter of shadow, or like hero power or dark power, I get the power of invincibility and infinite ammo, and I can just use that to just plow away everybody in my way and not take any damage. Infinite ammo, fun times. I'm gonna grab this golden beetle here, and then there's 2 more guns at the end, and that is a successful Wasopolis mission. So yeah, there we go. First stage down. Now, that's actually a pretty good representation of what all you can do in this game. You're playing as a Sonic-style character. You got guns now. You had the power of Chaos Emeralds. Everything's on fire. This game's so fun. I've been playing this game for, I think, pretty soon here. 8 years, like, it's crazy. Still having so much fun with it. We'll be skipping these cutscenes here. We play in the New Game Plus style, where we have everything unlocked already, because if I was to try to do this from a New Game file, every single cutscene has to be watched, which is really annoying. So, if for nothing else, New Game Plus to get rid of the cutscenes. Alright, now, next stage here is Digital Circuit, and with Digital Circuit we will be entering the government's internet and taking out the core program. I believe is the translation. We are playing in the Japanese version, and that is actually very important for this stage. There is a slight change to the game's code that allows us to take out the black worms that we'll be seeing later on a little bit faster, which is actually a decent speed improvement. So, I'm gonna make my way over here. I'm just gonna wait for these guys to finish the rotation. If I didn't get auto-locked into the enemy in the earlier room, we would have been able to make this cycle. So, say hello to Rouge. Rouge is trying to tell us to go get the emerald instead, but no, we're gonna be even. And we're gonna grab the core program and blow it up. And take the emerald anyways. I'm gonna do this jump here. I'm gonna do a homing attack right at the end there to make my way to the next node in this internet. These are firewalls. They're walls that are on fire. Ha ha ha. Oh, this game. So, I'm navigating across the internet lanes here by using my joystick. It's going, so far, so good. So, I'm make my way through, and I'm gonna do a quick spin attack here, so I can cancel my height gain, do a spin dash jump to get across. Now this is the first special weapon of the game. This is the egg vacuum. Basically, I hold down the B button, and if it can be vacuumed, it will be vacuumed. Just like that. There was a worm behind there. We got 2 worms really quick so far. Very nice. Break down these walls so they're trying to block us. Let's see how good of a jump we can get here. That was pretty decent. Alright, so these are on a cycle. Like, if I froze the timer at 2:05 right now, it would be frozen in place, so it's good that we got a little bit earlier on. I'm gonna swing by this key door, grab this guy here, and through. So, a lot going on there. So, like I was explaining earlier, we gotten all the keys, all the weapons from previous playthroughs because we're playing in a New Game Plus style, and for that particular area we want to run by the door because the door doesn't open automatically when we enter the area. You have to be in front of it or be near it to start the unlocking sequence, so doing a little bit of maneuver there. Actually would have been faster if I stayed on the ground instead of jumping up. I've been doing a lot of not Japanese gameplay lately, because I could have used the fact of this being a different build of the game to get that worm without having to put in that much effort. Worms are also right here. I just vacuumed them up. Those normally take at least like 3 seconds each to pop up out of the ground. That is the main reason we're playing on the Japanese version. English would normally be totally fine. You don't have to worry about any of the glitches that this version patches out either, so yeah. So that was the end to the hero mission, but we're going to go on to the dark mission now. So with this egg vacuum, I'm able to vacuum up these beetles, which would normally be invulnerable sometimes due to their electric shields. But I don't have to worry about that now. Here comes another shadow or special weapon. This is the heal cannon. Use it on allies to get hero points. And to make my way up here, I can go grab another gun, do a spin dash jump to get up. And with that, I have now completed the dark mission, which apparently still shows 0 of 1 on that. Did anyone else see that? That was weird. Pretty sure that was supposed to. I've never noticed that before. Maybe I have in the past, but as you play this game for as long as I have, things just kind of blur together. You don't pay attention to the things that don't necessarily matter for a run. But hey, I completed the mission, so I don't care if the thing updates. Okay, next mission. Next mission is going to be CRYPTIC Castle. There we are, warping in from the internet. That makes sense. So yeah, CRYPTIC Castle is a base of Eggman's, Halloween themed for some reason. And our objective here is going to be turning on his defenses by lighting torches. Hello, Amy. Amy wants us to help find cream and cheese, but we're just going to run right past him. First little trick here is I'm going to jump down here so I don't have to open up a hole in that room. And then jump off a little bit early. We can get on this rail. Break this torch. This torch is our best friend. It lets us turn on all of the important torches. Hello, Dr. Eggman. So, these big torches that we see in the room here, like that with the big red arrow, that is the torch. We got 5 of them. That was a bit risky, but we also got the swag strat, which is awesome. Didn't have to reposition at all. A little too close to that tower on that first spin. Alright, so here's an interesting little change of pace. I'm going to grab these black wings. I'm going to use the heal cannon as shown before, that heals from allies. And then I'm going to grab this Oma Chow gun. Missed my shot. I didn't want to save my ammo, so I'm just gonna attack this Black Hawk normally. So we're gonna use this Black Hawk with the so much outgun to take out other Black Hawks with some hero points. Oh, missed one. That's fine. There's a little bit of leeway. Okay. Yeah, open shotgun is pretty awesome, and it's going to be really awesome in this next room here, because when you shoot an Omachao head out of the Omachao gun, it ricochets around, dealing damage to anything nearby. So, shoot once and got all that. Got all this. It's going crazy. Get those, please. Thank you. Now we have Chaos Control, and I'm going to use that to warp all the way over to here. Grab this. If I do this fast enough, maybe get to this and use. Oh, I just missed the use of Chaos Control. Well, we're gonna go back. If I had gotten there fast enough, I would have been able to skip past this door, use Chaos Control through the majority of the stage here, but it's okay. We have a Magnet Shield here, which I hate for this section, because there's some ring paths that I just like the one I just took, and it's a lot harder to do light dashes on a ghost ring compared to I made a massive mistake. Okay, we're gonna take another trip around. I am supposed to have a torch right now, and I used it to break down the wall out of frustration. So give me this one, please. Thank you. Around we go. This time the other way. Did I not get it? What is this? You can tell how often I make this mistake. Because, like, since when are you not able to light those torches? Going from that direction. There we go. Let's all pretend that didn't happen. I would appreciate it. Alright, so this is the light path I was talking about. You gotta be very careful with that one if you have the lightning shield. Ooh, can I get this at least? Oh! I like to play a little game there where, what do you call it? Where while I'm waiting for this Black Hawk to be rideable, I try to get those with the, just using the torch. Yeah, we're now just gonna be flying through. It's okay that I don't have a torch right now, which is probably what I was thinking earlier. Not realizing I had to use the torch in that room. Things you forget when you're on autopilot. But I can just grab this torch here and light the final lantern, and we're good. Ooh, that was a rough one. That's okay, mistakes can happen. It's good to show them and how you recover from them. Alright, coming up next is a mini-boss. This is Egg Breaker. If everything goes to plan, this will take under 20 seconds. Alright, first up, get this gun. You can deal some damage, Get the next gun. Do the same thing. Grab this guy's gun. Oh, this is a really good one. Ooh, 14 seconds. That's a much better one than I've had lately. I've not been doing very good at this boss. So we haven't been doing like runs as of late. That always hits looking good. Alright, and with that, we are now at the toppest row of the level map. There's 3 more stages. This next stage here is going to be Central City. We are invading Central City with all the aliens, and we have lots of bombs. And we only care about the big ones right now, so let's blow up the big ones. That is the goal. Eventually, when this game loads. There we go. We're in. Alright, so I'm going to do the spin dash jump maneuver here to make my way up here if I haven't explode the wall. And it looks like I got a little bit of bad homing attack pattern there. I like to do a little maneuver where I hit one, hit the bomb, hit the other to get out of the way. Okay. Hello, Knuckles. This is the first time we've seen Knuckles, so Knuckles says hi. If you're not careful there, you will mess up your jump because Knuckles will interrupt everything. Okay. We'll take this nice and slow. Get that guy for the points. Skip the ramp for speed. And the next section here is take out all the gun soldiers that have this bomb locked up in the cage. For that, I'm going to take this gun here. We're going to need it later. Next side's falling down. And now next bomb's done. We're in Dark Shadow mode, so infinite ammo, invincibility. Just run through like crazy. We also have the power to cast Blast while in Dark Shadow mode, but it's not very useful. It's useful in Expert mode for this stage, actually, but it is not useful anywhere else. Except for like some sandbag destroying for keys in the new game categories. So, I'm gonna make my way over here. I've taken this way too slow. I've lost all my power. So that's unfortunate, but we're gonna make up for it by doing things okay. And that's the end. So, a little bit slower than I would have liked, but not too awful of a recovery. Moving on to the next stage. This is the Arc. And we're trying to get into the Arc. So to do that, we need to destroy the defense flying object matrix thing. I don't know. Destroy thing for points. That's the mission. And for this mission, we get to fly a Black Bolt. This is like the Black Hawk we saw earlier, but we get missiles. So we'll use those a little bit, but it's actually a little bit faster to grab a weapon coming up here next to the first defense matrix. I'm flying past all you guys real quick. Down here, into the Shadow Box. I'm going to grab the Shadow Rifle. 2 shots of the Shadow Rifle blows up the defense matrix, so much faster than like 20 shots from the Black Bolt. So yeah, we're just going to be flying through the stage as fast as possible and getting all these kills. So, there's a couple more exploratory things. Shadow Rifle is something you unlock by completing the last story. So, you gotta do all the 10 main endings, unlock the last story, complete the last story, and you get the Shadow Rifle as a prize. So, very helpful for these new game plus runs. They kind of melt everything. But at least in this case, this is the first time we've had to use it for this run, and we'll use it again in the next one. So, it just works out that it's not always the best choice. It's not always the fastest to get. So I'm going to jump off my Black Bolt here, take my 2 shots. It's a convenient Black Bolt ready for me, just in case I decided to do just that. And now we're able to keep going. Something you might have noticed as we've been flying through the stage, this stage is very, very similar to the Final Rush from Sonic Adventure 2, and the background music is using the theme of Final Rush as a remix. Very nostalgic for a game that Shadow started out in, right? Okay. Making our way through. One more defense matrix. Near the very end here. And try to hit this just right. Okay, awesome. You hit that a little weird, you end up flying into that, like debris. him to pass. A little bit of slowdown, but we did good that time. Alrighty. So next stage coming up. This is the this used to be my most hated boss, but it actually moved quite up the tier list when I actually discovered how to be good. So this is Blue Falcon. It's like Hedgehog if you're familiar with that boss, but it's in the air. So we're gonna start off by grabbing this gun and trying to shoot down one of its turrets, which we did. And I'm gonna attack it from the right here, left. Actually got that. That's I thought I was in range and I wasn't. That would have been awesome extra points. But we're on track for a possibly 30-second time. You gotta be careful with these shots because if I shoot too many, they just kind of fall into a spot that's already been attacked. There we go. And there, yeah, 35 seconds. That's fantastic. There was time not too long ago, like a year or two ago, like 1 minute. I was happy. So getting a 30-second time, thumbs up. All right, one more stage to go. And that stage is Gun Fortress. We're attacking the main place where all the gun soldiers are, trying to take down the president, the army of the earth. They're all sad because we're about to attack them. A lot of cutscenes to skip. A lot of like, ha ha ha, I'm the best. You guys are in trouble dialogue going on here. Be great for a donation for the runs or the marathons that need to have time for that. All right, here we go. One last dark mission, and that is going to be take out all the computers that are allowing them to build robots, teleport in robots. One of those. To start off, we're just going to run through as fast as we can. There's nothing in here that is actually helpful to us. Off to the side here. Make my way down, under the door. If I do this just right, I'll get underneath this door, over this wall, all so fast. Alright, so I'm going to do a spin dash jump here off of this railing that I just jumped over. We'll try again. Excellent. Now it lets me go up into that area without having to do a whole little section in the middle. Alright, say hello to our friend, the Shadow Rifle, once again. We'll take those two guys out for points. 2 shots is enough to take out the computer. And we continue. There's a few enemies in here I'll like to kill for their points, just like that. And if I can time this jump here nicely, I'll be able to just skip this whole wind tunnel thing that's been happening so far. Oh, I needed to kill. I was so focused on showing that off, I forgot about the guy I had to kill. Oh, I hope I don't run out of ammo. Should be fine. We're about to have Dark Shadow in a second. After I do this awesome jump. Yes! That one's hard to do. I'm glad that worked out. Oh, missed that one. That's fine. There's a box over here I can blow up. And we're good. We're in Dark Shadow mode. So Dark Shadow is not necessarily required, but it makes jumping past these lasers I definitely cut myself in half with a lot easier. Making sure we got that good. Now if I time this right... Nope. Sometimes I can sneak past that door and be at full speed as I'm blasting everything out of the way, waiting for this door to open so I can use this train. One more computer left and we're almost there. Need to... bad speed there. Yeah, just grind on this rail a bit. This next section here is a little bit difficult to traverse because of the camera angle changes, but I've gotten down a method where I take this guy out, I kind of just stay to the side, take out both of these, and then in I go. You can kind of look at my input display there for the movements I do. It's nothing too crazy. And the computers are down. We're done with this mission. There's only the big bad left, which is Sonic. Sonic's here. And he's brought a friend. Let's get past this part here. Yada yada yada. They're gonna be all talking about Shadow, you can't do this, you're supposed to be good, and like, no, I'm evil, like something like that. I see, there's a friend, he's a robot. It's actually the commander. I don't know if he's in it or if he's remotely controlling it. Either way, we gotta stop him. I'm gonna get this gun, grab another gun over here, and now wait for Sonic to get in the middle so I can use him as a platform. Thank you. I'm gonna try to get as many hits there as I can. Please, Sonic. I think it was an awkward position. Okay, Sonic, I need you to be in a place where I can do that. Thank you. Okay, the Avalon's on the ground now. Now I can just focus on the Avalon. I don't need Sonic's help anymore. Just gonna try to mash as much as I can in the head. Ideally without Black Doom's starfish body in the way, because fun fact, if he gets in between you and your target, you just stop attacking. Run into them face first. Oh. Special attack here. We should be pretty good to start using our gun here. We just want to have some ammo. Sonic ate my bullets. Okay, now we're in Dark Shadow. I can use infinite ammo and just mash away the boss. Gonna do a jump every time to make sure it's good. And time. Oh boy. That was quite the run. Some mistakes here and there, but otherwise, I say that was a pretty good attempt. Showcased a lot of things, some backed up strats. Have I mentioned I love playing this game yet? I love playing this game. So yeah, that is Shadow Hedgehog, only dark missions. That was a glitchless attempt as well. I don't know if I mentioned that part yet, but yeah. All nice and fun. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.